Today, we're going to fundamentally rewire how you view success. For decades, we've been handed this very specific script about money. But what if that script is actually leading us away from what we truly want? We're going to break down the profound difference between just chasing riches and securing actual lifelong independence. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to genuinely ponder a critical question for a second. Would you rather be rich or financially free? Take a second to really think about it. At first glance, they kind of sound like the exact same thing, right? But as we're about to see, they are entirely different universes.
Section 1. The illusion of riches. So when most people dream of wealth, they picture what we call the traditional dream. You know the one, luxury cars in the driveway, sprawling estates, ridiculously expensive global vacations. It's this lifestyle of absolute comfort and convenience. We're conditioned from day one to think, yes, absolutely, that is the ultimate goal. But the reality, this traditional dream is often just a complete illusion of success. Moving on to Section 2, rich versus financially free. Being rich is essentially just a metric of your income. You earn a lot, so you consume a lot. From the outside looking in, you've totally made it. You got the right clothes, the flashy car, the perfect zip code. But here's the catch. That entire ecosystem collapses the literal second that high income stops flowing in. I mean, it's exactly why we constantly hear those wild stories of A-list celebrities making tens of millions of dollars, only to end up completely bankrupt. The income was sky high, sure, but the foundation was incredibly fragile. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how financial freedom is something much, much deeper than just a salary. It means having enough assets and income streams to support your lifestyle without depending entirely on a job. Think about that incredibly common story of the frugal janitor who quietly invests for decades and retires a multimillionaire. It's not about the size of your paycheck at all, it's about the source of your stability. Your lifestyle is supported by assets that are out there working for you, rather than you working for a boss. So it all basically boils down to this. Being rich is just a measure of how much money you make. Financial freedom, that's a measure of how much control you have over your life. It is the ultimate paradigm shift from just measuring dollars to measuring autonomy. Section 3, a tale of two earners. Let's imagine a really relatable scenario here. Think of our first earner. They're pulling in a massive $500,000 a year. That's a ton of money. By almost any societal standard, they have made it. But let's peek behind the curtain of that massive number for a second. Welcome to the high earners trap. Sure, they have the luxury home, they have the steep car payments, but they also have a massive mountain of debt to match it all. Their lifestyle demands a huge influx of cash every single month just to stay afloat. They are sprinting on a financial treadmill going 100 miles an hour, and if that paycheck stops for even a second, bam, the entire house of cards comes crashing down. Immediate problems. Now, let's contrast that with our second earner. On paper, they earn significantly less money, but look at what they actually own. Investments, businesses, income-generating assets. Their everyday expenses are kept strictly under control, and most importantly, they don't rely on a single employer to survive. Their income is diversified, it's passive, and it's completely secure. So I have to ask you, who truly has more freedom here? The person making $500,000 but held completely hostage by their bills, or the person making less but completely supported by their assets? True freedom isn't measured by your tax bracket, guys. It's measured by your independence. Section 4, designing your ideal life. We have to acknowledge the elephant in the room here, the burden of everyday money stress. It affects millions of people every single day. We're talking about the constant anxiety over bills, the crushing weight of debt, the sheer panic of an unexpected medical emergency. Without a financial safety net, money literally dictates your mood, your choices, and really, your entire life. But financial freedom slows everything down. It buys back your time for what actually matters in this world. Time to be truly present with your family. Time to prioritize your health and well-being. It gives you the flexibility to travel, to hit those personal milestones, or finally dive into your deepest passions. The goal completely shifts from frantic survival to thoughtfully designing the exact life you want to live. Section 5. Why assets create freedom. Let's move to and see how this builds. Okay, so this is the freedom formula, the exact strategy that truly wealthy people actually use. Step 1. Shift your energy from upgrading your lifestyle to building assets. Why? Well, because of step 2. Assets create choices.
When your investments pay your bills, working becomes an option, not an obligation. And that leads directly to step 3, a drastically better quality of life. Assets quite literally equal ultimate freedom. Now, to be clear, there is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting nice things, but we just cannot confuse a high salary with true freedom. True wealth isn't about sitting on giant piles of cash like a dragon. It is entirely about having absolute control over your time, your choices, and your future. I want to leave you with this powerful thought right here. The ultimate goal isn't to become rich. The ultimate goal is to become free. Let that sink in for a second. So, as we wrap up this explainer today, I really have to ask you, are the financial choices you're making right now just building a bigger, more expensive cage? Or are they buying your ultimate freedom?